Hello all, this is Dr. Dheeraj Masapu and welcome to my channel. I'm a consultant anesthesiologist. So today I would like to tell you how to earn 15 to 20 lakh rupees in India. So for my subscribers who are in other parts of the world, so 15 to 20 lakh would be equivalent to around 24,000 US dollars per month. Okay, so you're not mistaken, you can earn such kind of money. So I'm going to tell you one important thing. It is very tough actually to earn this amount, and for this particular video I had to inquire many of my friends who are staying in different parts of the world and also in India. I had to call them and then I collected all the data and then made the script. It was very tough, and what I realized is earning this money not everybody can do. Very few people can reach this position, and also it's a Herculean task actually to reach this position and also to maintain this position. So what you can maybe do is just listen to what I'm telling and understand how to earn this kind of money, and then decide whether you really want to play this game or not. That is one thing. And second thing would be, even if you want to play this game, you can only maybe do for 5-6 years, and that is enough actually. You can retire with that money. Okay, after that you can maybe relax in some Goa or some other Bali or some location and just spend the interest that you get over this money. So that is whatever financial freedom, whatever you call financial independence, maybe you can achieve if you really work towards this kind of a target. Otherwise, you have to keep working your whole life if you're earning maybe 1 or 2 lakhs in a month or something. But in this way, if you put in the effort initially, if you reach really, not everyone can really reach the position, then maybe in 5 to 7 years you can actually retire. So, and at the same time, I do not want to give you a false hope that everybody will reach. Not everybody will reach. I'm going to show you that also, how many people can actually reach this position of 15 to 20 lakhs per month. Okay, so let us start. There are 4 different ways you can actually reach this position. The number one, every way is damn tough. Every way is damn tough. So number one way I'll tell you. So the number one way is the Middle Eastern way. So becoming a consultant in Middle East is one of the way where you can make this kind of salary. So not a specialist, consultant. So becoming a consultant in Middle East is very tough, you know that. So for that I've gone through the details of how to become the consultant. I'll show you the document. So before that I would like to show you how much. So this is the scale of salaries that you get in Dubai if you become a consultant. The grade 16, what you're seeing there is a consultant, 103,210 dirhams. If you convert that to rupees, it will come around 23 to 24 lakh rupees per month. Okay, so but to reach this position is not easy. So I'll show you the document that I collected. So this is the official document of UAE Ministry of Health, approved by DHA, Sharjah Health University and Department of Health. Okay, and then this, what they are given is, I'll try to show you. We'll go to the point directly. So to become a consultant, you need to be from a tier 1 country basically. See, you can become from a tier 2 country and tier 3 country also. Tier 3 country, India comes under tier 3. From tier 3 country you cannot become a consultant. So again, then if you ask me why are you doing this video, I'll tell you. I'll come to the point. You can still become. Okay, so tier 1 country, if you do your specialty, for example anesthesia or orthopedics or pediatrics, whatever, if you do in tier 1 country, and then you will be eligible to become consultant in an easy way, and you might reach the target. Not everybody will reach, you might reach the target. Okay, so if you even after doing your specialty from these particular countries, you need to have 2 years experience. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you what are those countries. So number one is American Board of Medical Specialty, ABMS certification. That means you have to do your residency in USA. Okay, and then second one is specialization certificate of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Canada. You have to do your proper residency in Canada. And then third is the CCT in UK. Okay, it's a proper training, 6 to 7 years it will take. For anesthesia, for other specialties, around 5 to 7 years it will take. So these are the countries where if you really do your residency, you will be eligible to become consultant in Middle Eastern countries. Okay, so otherwise, working in India to become consultant is going to be very tough. One, you're not eligible because you come under tier 3 category actually. Okay, so tier 2 category DMs and MCs come under tier 2 if you work in India. But the problem is you need to have 5 years of experience. Even after that, what I personally feel is, after interacting with my friends in other countries, you can never be equivalent to a person who has done residency in those countries. Okay, if you do residency in these countries, then the chances of becoming consultant is very, very high, and reaching the package which I told is possible. Okay, so if you ask me, then how can I do residency now at this point of time? See, I'm not talking about earning 5 to 7 lakhs per month. I'm talking about earning 15-20 lakhs per month. If your target is so high, this is the way you need to do. Okay, if you invest your initial part of career in doing all this, that's what I'm telling you, you can retire early. Okay, 5 to 7 years, even if you work like this, you can retire early. So my friend Nitin would be watching this video, I know. So he will put his comment in the comment section at the end of it. So that is what I feel. Then what about FRCA, EDAC and everything? For my anesthesia subscribers, they did not consider to become a consultant there. So to become a consultant, you have to go through training, and you have to actually have a CCT. Okay, so these degrees will just help you in maybe promotions and all, but only specialist level they can get you. To become a consultant, these are not enough. Okay, so that is about one way. And this is the most possible way I feel. The other way is actually even the salaries in Australia, and those places are also good now. You can maybe do your training in residency in Canada and actually go to Australia from there, and you can actually do like that also. You can maybe make not this kind of amount, but little lesser than this you can actually make even in Canada. So that is about one way. The second way we'll go into. So even in India, actually people are making this kind of salaries. Okay, but the problem is there is a rule of 5. Okay, only 5 people will be there in every city who will be earning this kind of salaries. In any specialty you take, for example, in cardiology, there will be 5 cardiologists in that particular city who can make this kind of salary. But there will be some other 150-200 cardiologists who are not actually making this money. They will be working in very less salaries. There are only 5 people. Like that, every is cardiac surgery, gastromedicine, gastrosurgery, neurology, neurosurgery, oncology, oncosurgery, orthopedics, transplant surgery. So all these specialties which I named now, there are 5 people. Okay, roughly around. It's not an exact number, but around 5 people will be there in the city. In a bigger metro like Delhi, Mumbai, and Bangalore, if you take, there will be only 5 people who reach that position. So how they reach that position, why they are in that position, actually, we don't know. And maybe hard work, passion, determination, dedication, all those factors must be there, along with the proper knowledge and training. And what I personally observed is it will take a decade to 15 years to reach that position. Okay, again, similar thing. Even if you do residency in other countries, it will take around 7 to 8 years. Even in India, to reach that position, it will take around 10 to 15 years. But the problem is here, even if you put 10 to 15 years, it is not guaranteed that you will join that league of 5 people. Okay, so the chances of you entering that particular top 5 is very slim, I feel. And the luck should be there, and you should have the personality, and many factors should align. Universe should align for you to enter that position. Not everybody can do that. And so more practical option would be the first option, but in India also you can do, but you have to try for 10-15 years. Unfortunately, for anesthesia colleagues of mine, anesthesia is not coming in this category. I don't know any anesthetist who is making this kind of salaries. Anesthesia, there is a ceiling. Okay, you can't enter this bracket of salaries. This bracket of salary is only for those clinical specialties which I mentioned in this part of the video. Okay, and the next way would be the hospital setting up. So hospital setting up is more like you have to liaise with one of the specialist in that particular area who is very famous, who has a patient base, and with him you have to make around 100 to 150 bedded hospital. Okay, so but when you are making a hospital with them, then the person, it should be mostly uni-specialty hospitals. Multi-specialty will not work because, see, a multi-specialty hospital, if you want to set up, it should be a corporate hospital. The budget required will be very high. So as an individual, if you're planning for a hospital, it should be mostly uni-specialty. It will work out in cities, and then the person actually who's the face of the hospital should be famous in that particular area. He should have a patient base. If somebody is there like that, then it is worth for them to make the hospital. It will click, but even that will take 7-8 years time or 3 to 5 years time, and you can actually make this kind of a amount with hospital setups. Okay, then if you don't really want to run the hospital, then you can appoint CEOs and COOs and then run the hospital. So this is one way. And then the last way would be the entrepreneur way. Entrepreneur way is coming up nowadays. So I'm seeing a lot of edtech platforms, the education platforms coming up. Even they are making a very good amount, and not everyone working in that. The main person who has set up the platform, if it is clicked, then they are actually making this kind of salaries. So becoming an entrepreneur, like a startup, you have to start some kind of a business. Not everything will click again. Humongous effort is there in all the things which I told till now. Note down the point, underline that point. Okay, so tech platforms are one new thing which are coming up. Maybe you can think about such kind of things. But even for that, once the saturation comes, even everybody will be competing for the same student base. So even that might not work out. And then the diagnostic chains. Some people started diagnostic chain, pathology diagnostic chains, or like lab path labs and other diagnostic chains are there. You can start your own diagnostic chain. You don't have to become like them. But you can run a small diagnostic chain. You can use your unique way of marketing, and then you can use the social media marketing and click. There is another way. And a chain of small clinics also, some people are starting. Like a single clinic will be there in several clinics they open. They run business, they'll have some pharmacy attached. Even in that, if you have some 7 to 10 clinics in different metros, even in that way actually you can make this kind of salary. And IVF clinics are coming up. Gynecologists who are trained in IVF will start multiple IVF clinics. We have farming teams, and even that they do as a startup, and then even then you can maybe make this kind of salary. And these are the different ways I can think about. And so the best way would be the first one which I told. If you put in the effort and this one, the chances are high in that, but that is also not an easy thing, because you should be skilled to crack the residency again, do the residency there, build your CV. And most of the times in Middle East, the consultants whom I see are specialists in some area. Like for anesthesia, I know that some are like specialists in EEG, some are specialists in cardiac, some are specialists in neuro, some are specialists in something. You have to specialize in one area. You have to prove to the world that you are best in that particular area. And usually those kind of people only will be given the consultant and head posts in these kind of bigger hospitals who can pay that kind of salaries. So this is what my opinion is about earning 15 to 20 lakhs per month. And again, I would like to tell you, it is not for everyone, and it is for people who really want to have a work-life balance. This is not the desired target that they need to target. What I really feel is, if you are very ambitious and if you want to put in all the effort and then work for 5 to 7 years like this and then retire, then this might be a option for you. So that's all I can say. So thank you guys for following the video till now. Hope this video gives you some insight about all these things which I told, and helps you in making some of your decisions in life. Okay, thank you very much. As usual, Dr. Dheeraj Masapu, logging off. Roger that.